the Bruce drop him off, and yourrage situation is just sad. It's sad. Honestly, no, not even that sad. It's honestly people's reactions is sad, but it's not too surprising. Now, if you have female friends, now if you're like a normal guy and you're capable of having a platonic relationship with a girl, because like some guys have platonic relationships with girls, some can't. I'm about to like explain something, but I'm a guy that has had a lot. I have a lot of homegirls. That's a lie. I have 2 homegirls. I don't have a lot of friends, but for me, that's a lot of homegirls, because in general, that's a lot of friends. Yeah, I got like, my brothers are all my friends. My family is kind of my friends, like, because all my brothers are just my friends. It's like my only main friends. So the people who actually just in the friend category, it's not a lot of them at all. So like, if I made friends with you outside of just you being family, or like I raised up with you, then like, that's a tiny bit of people. So I got 2 homegirls. That makes up a good portion of my friends, to be real. 2 homegirls. Being friends with homegirls, it's like, naturally, if you're a guy with platonic girlfriends, and if they don't even gotta be like, no, scratch that. Regardless, it don't matter what the situation, there's gonna be that one sherm ass nigga gonna come up to you and be like, damn, like, they might be like, one, they're gonna be like, damn, like, you trying to get on that? 2, they might be like, bruh, like, I know y'all got something going on. Or 3, they just gonna like, they gonna talk to her, like, they gonna talk about your friend as if she's like, how like lame ass niggas will be like, refer to girls as like they'll treat them like objects, cause like, all they like really want is just like, they just drooling like hornballs, I guess. Niggas be like drooling hornballs, and like they just refer to them as objects. So they like kind of talk to you as if like they not your friend, which I always check personally. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you're not gonna sit here and talk about my partner like that, cause like, just like my homeboys, that's my homegirl. They like the same. They basically a homeboy. It ain't no damn difference. Like, so like, obviously, I'm just not. You can't just sit here and do that. But either way, all 3 of them shits is some lame ass shit. And the thing is, people on the internet with like the rage shit, they can't believe that he has a platonic relationship with this girl that a lot of guys find attractive. And it really stems from this. It stems from this. Niggas won't believe you have a platonic relationship with this girl because, for one, if they were in your shoes, these lame ass niggas would do anything they can to get some, you know what I'm saying? Any way possible. They gonna do whatever they could. They couldn't imagine being in your shoes and not trying to get at that, because they can't no other way. It's usually niggas that can't get nothing. Like 9 times out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, it be some sharm ass niggas that just can't get no type of play. So, you know what that going to? Niggas that use the front route. A lot of you niggas use the front route. So like, you'll befriend a girl with the intentions of like, you really attracted to her, but it's really with the intentions to play the long game, because if you just came out and be like you liked her, she stay the fuck away from your weird ass. You know it, because you weird. That's why you decided to pull the play in the first place. You're a weirdo. Alright, like, you're kind of odd. Like, that's odd. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that just don't sound morally sound to me. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. You're odd. But like, yeah, so if you just was like, oh, I want to fuck with you, she would not fuck with you. So what you do is you go the front route and like, you befriend her. And eventually down the line, when you feel like it's comfortable, or throughout all her guys, when you in her ear, while she fucking with all these whatever guys she fucking with, you watching, you slick a cunt too, I'm not gonna lie. But you watching, you like telling her like, oh man, nah, he bad, this, that, the third. And eventually, when you feel like your chances is better than it was before, you feel like you might have a chance, then you come and be like, oh, I like you. 90% of the time, it do not work for you lame sherm ass niggas. I'm so like, it really don't work. Like, a lot of, like, and they always be like, no. Like, I never really got that. And you can always tell, but slick, when you could tell that a nigga doing that, you can't really even call it out, because then you look like a hating ass nigga, honestly. But I don't know, personally, I feel like I slick could tell with a lot of you niggas. But it always come out when you eventually like ask them like, oh, I like you. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible that you could start liking your homegirl over time, of course, but some of you definitely going into it with the intentions of, that lame ass shit. But you know, that's obviously possible. We're all human. Not me personally, it's never happened to me. But yeah, and that's really what it is. Like, you know, he seemed like, oh, like, damn, no way he just trying to be friends with her, bro. Like, I would never just be friends with that girl, bro. Like, ooh, I would have to do something. That's what you lame ass niggas think when y'all see like a normal nigga with a homegirl that is like, they don't even gotta be attractive, like just attractive to you, or like something you would go for on any level. That's really what y'all think. And like, you, these niggas is really lame. Like, nigga, I'm not you, gang. Like, you sitting there explaining me like, nah, no way, gang, I'm not you. That like applies to everything, nigga. If you like, I don't know, like, let's say let's say you on a game and this nigga can't complete this level. Because he can't complete that level and it's so hard to him, he just feels like it's impossible. He's not gonna think you could beat it. So you gonna tell that nigga, oh, I can complete the level, and he gonna be like, nah, no you can't. You fucking lying. You lying to me. That's just how we work. You know how you see these rich people doing all this dumbass shit, like being pedophiles and shit. They rich as hell, and you think like, bro, what? Like, if I was rich and I had all this money, like, bro, no way I would like. No fucking way I would do any of that crazy shit. Like, bro, I'd be good with my money. You know how, like, you think that, right? That's the same thing for them. Like, they just can't believe that you would only be friends with this girl. Because they're a lame-ass nigga trying to get anything they can. That's really what it is. And it's a lot of these internet niggas. That's why they, like, just is making the shit all weird. And it's really not. Also, just side note, like, once you're like past 18, like you're 19, now I'm not gonna say it's weird if like a 40-year-old is dating a 19-year-old, but like hanging out, like now we're just reaching, gang. Go get a fucking job. Gang, go get a job. This is not a real life problem. You do realize, like, if you were to go to, like, let's say you were working a warehouse, gang, you're gonna be working with 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, like, you niggas don't live in real life. Shut the fuck up. But no, like, now me personally, you know, I'm a celibate virgin. So, you know, I've never, like, dated, nothing like that. I never am. And, you know, like, girls ain't really on my mind. But, you know, personally, I have a friend, you know, who has been in relationships. And, you know, like, with me saying all that I said, you know, I'm just using his opinion as an example. I'm not saying it's crazy to be like, oh, I'm going here because, I mean, it still pertains to the thing. Like, let's say you got a partner, you be like, oh, you can't have no, like, no other opposite gender friends. They're not, I don't think they're saying that because, like, oh, you know, they think like, oh, I can't have no opposite gender friends. They might just be saying that because, I mean, it could just be like, I don't know, they might just not want it. I'm not saying if you say that, like, you know, you just, what I just said, like, you can't have, like, you just can't see somebody in those shoes because you would never do it. That don't mean that. Like, that just don't mean that. That could just be like what you want. And, you know, that's my friend's opinion on it, and he not like that. So, you know, and he's been in relationships. Like, he not like that. But yeah, I just wanted to, I had to speak on it because that shit was just frustrating me. I don't even know I get all my thoughts out. Hold on. You don't be taking me a second to articulate my thoughts. All right, let me finish because after this, I sure I'm gonna close the video down and be like, damn, I really got some more I want to say. Hold on. Nah, I think it's good. And y'all have a blessed one. But no, yeah, that whole shit, I really didn't. Yeah, but in terms of like the whole like Bruce and Rage, like that shit's so fucking weird, bro. Why are we throwing around terms like PDF file so easily, gang? Why are we just throwing that shit around, gang? Like, it loses its meaning. That shit's a very serious term, bro. Like, the girl's a 19-year-old grown-ass woman. She can hang out with who she wants. Like, I'm so lost, gang. I was on Xbox playing with niggas like 20-something. They ain't never make it weird or nothing. We had a great relationship. Gang, like, to this day, like, I can still get on and play the game with them. It was just normal. We were playing the game, gang. We were just hanging. They're a step above. They're making content together. This is literally their job. They both making bank. The fuck? Nigga, what the fuck is weird about that? I'm so lost. And let's say, I'm not even gonna get into that. Yeah, it's nothing weird about that. Like, that nigga was just hating on him. I ain't gonna lie. Straight dick riding. I can't cap. Man, y'all have a blessed one, bro.